This copyrighted telecast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Nevada. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Nevada and Learfield.
Welcome into a new episode of Wolfpack All Access presented by Champion Chevrolet. I'm your host this week, Shannon Kelly. Basketball season is winding down at Lawler Event Center with just a few home games left. The Nevada men's basketball team took on Boise State Saturday, looking to get back into the win column after its 4-game winning streak was snapped at Colorado State. Here's Mike Stephenson with a look at some of the highlights against the Broncos.
As if beating the Broncos would be hard enough, Nevada would have to do it without Daniel Foster and Trey Coleman, the latter out for the season with a broken hand. The Wolfpack up for the task early as Xavier Dussel takes the inbounds pass and goes hard to the rim. That layup putting Nevada up by 10 early on. Now late in the half, Boise State climbs back when Tyson Degenhart hits from deep. That would tie it. Broncos would actually lead by 2 at halftime. Second half, Kobe Sanders with the rock, and he's doing something with it. The dunk of the year for sure. All over the Broncos defense and worthy of another look. Sanders was heating up in this one. Under 5 minutes to play. Pack down 5 before Tyler Rollison buries the corner 3. Nevada is back within 2. The deficit, though, back to 4 with under 2 minutes to play when Nick Davidson splashes through 3 of his 18 points. Pack down just 1. Same spread the next time down when Sanders hits from the mid-range. He had a game-high 30 points. Wolfpack back up 1 with under a minute to go. Boise State can answer, and Alvaro Cardenas wants to. He misses, but the ball is loose, and he gets it back and scores. Broncos back up 1. Timeout Nevada. They would draw it up for the hot hand, Sanders, but instead it's Javen Buchanan getting a hand on the ball, swiping the steal as Andrew Meadow throws it down ahead, putting the Broncos up 3. Boise State would foul up 3 and Sanders would miss the first free throw. Nevada as a group, 50% from the line in this one. You add it up, and it is a brutal loss to Boise State, 70-69.
It's tough, especially losing at home. We're supposed to protect our home, and we had a great crowd tonight. They were very involved, and to send them home without a win hurts. I just happened to have the hot hand, so they found me, and it got us going. And down the stretch, I wish I could have been there for my team. And there's some mistakes on all of our hands, but especially on my hand. So that's my main focus, and just focusing on the next game.
Like I said, I think we're continuously getting better. Every day we get in and try and make each other better. So. Wyoming is an opponent that we've already played in, once again, one possession. So we have a chip on our shoulder, and then come Tuesday, we'll be ready to go.
Coming up next on Wolfpack All Access, our weekly one-on-one chat with head coach Steve Alford. Plus, the Mountain West Swim and Dive Championships are in the books. A look at how much hardware the Wolfpack is bringing home. And we feature one of the best medley relay teams in school history.
Nevada hangs on to possession. Kobe down the lane left. All the way down!
Welcome back to Wolfpack All Access presented by Champion Chevrolet. Let's head back out to campus for Alex Margulies' conversation with head coach Steve Alford.
Here at Legacy Hall, head coach Steve Alford joining us here after this Saturday afternoon contest against Boise State. Really good back and forth battle between you and the Broncos. Unfortunately, your team comes up just a little bit short from what you could see. I mean, what do you think was the ultimate difference maker?
Yeah, we got to break down the tape, but I thought Colorado State early in the week, we probably had 30 of the 40 minutes on the road was really good. I thought defensively was really good for a while, but then we had about 10 minutes at Colorado State where our defense wasn't very good at all, and that cost us. And then today, it was foul shooting and board play, and it was board play at Colorado State. So we had a week where we got out-rebounded, I think, by 30 in 2 games. You can't get out-rebounded by 30 in 2 games. Now, we're beat up. We get all that, and that's what I am appreciative, Alex. Our guys are fighting, they're battling. I thought they worked hard at Colorado State. They worked hard again today, but our board play has dropped, and our foul shooting has been bad all year. All year. We go 6 for 12 today against Boise. If we go 10, and 2 of them were front end, so we go 10 for 14, we win the game. And that's kind of been our weakness all year. We're not getting there, and then when we do get there, we're not making people pay. The guys are working, they're battling. We got to play guys a lot of minutes, and that probably doesn't help us down the stretch right now late in the season, but we've really backed off practices and our time and those even our warm-ups. Game day, we're backing off, and the guys have really given good energy, good work. I appreciate that. We just haven't made enough plays in these close games down the stretch, and a lot of that is you got to make shots, you got to make free throws, and you got to defend. And I thought we defended them pretty good late in the game. You know, Cardenas takes a tough shot, misses, and then somehow gets the loose ball back. It's like New Mexico, and lays it in. And so a couple 50-50 balls have hurt us this year, but 7 of our 12 losses have now been by 2 possessions or less. So it's unfortunate. I've been in it long enough that I know there's seasons like this, but our guys have just got to keep grinding, keep working, keep believing, and that's going to be the trick here moving forward, because we got a quick turnaround with Wyoming and UNLV. We don't get a day off again until next Saturday, so we've got to figure it out and get rest physically, but mentally stay tuned to what we got to do.
He didn't quite get to the point of, making that ultimate game-winning shot in this one, but Kobe Sanders did score 30 points. It was his best effort since joining you guys here at Nevada. In particular, it looked like he was really going after the basket and really, playing a little bit more physical maybe. Is that something that you were challenging him to do?
Yeah, and he's had growth there for sure, Alex. He's had a lot of growth. And his effort today, I look at his effort, Nick's effort, TR's effort. I couldn't ask for any more. They're playing 35-plus minutes. I can hardly get them out of the game, and we try to use all of our timeouts. We're at the end using as many timeouts as we can to get them rest to where we don't have to take them out of the game, because we just don't have enough guys sitting on the bench that we can go to. And those 3 guys are logging a ton of minutes. And I thought all 3 of those. TR had, 7, 7, and 7. What a great stat line. It was 7 rebounds. He had way more rebounds than our bigs did, outside of Nick. And that's where there's an issue. We've got to start, our bigs have got to give us more outside of Nick. Nick's doing a lot of things, but outside of Nick, our bigs have got to come up with some board play to help us there. But I thought TR, Nick, Kobe gave us everything they had. I thought they were as good as we could ask for. Did they make all the plays? No, but in playing as many minutes as we're asking them to play, both offensively and defensively, I thought those 3 were really good.
It's the first opportunity we've had a chance to talk to you about Trey Coleman, and it sounds like he suffered a season-ending injury to his hands, something he suffered in the San Jose State game, a career-ending injury here at Nevada, which is really tough. Just your thoughts on Trey, and I'm sure this is a difficult situation for him, you, for the team. He's a guy that's been here for 5 years.
Yeah, it's not easy. That's always a tough way of going out, but he's had a great career, most games played, most starts. Ironically, he broke the start record on the game that he got injured, but and it was on the defensive end. So a lot of guys get hurt at the offensive end, and I think that's more irony in Trey, because he was such a great defender over his 5 years here, and a key part to getting our program moving in the right direction and where we wanted to go. And I feel for him, but he's been very blessed. I told him the other day, you've been very blessed. You've had 5 years of playing a lot of minutes. You don't get to play and break those records without being injury-free for the most part. So, yeah, this stinks. We don't like it, but he'll have surgery next Tuesday. The swelling's starting to come down out of his hand, and so he'll have season-ending surgery on Tuesday, and obviously praying everything goes well. But Trey's been a terrific player for us and a terrific teammate, and hopefully things are going to be better for him moving forward. This is some adversity that hadn't hit him since he's been here, and he's got to handle that now moving forward. But hopefully the fans, we can have a good crowd against New Mexico on senior night, and he'll at least be out on the court there for that.
The Wolfpack continue its homestand with the penultimate game of the season at Lawler Events Center on Tuesday against Wyoming at 7 o'clock. If you aren't heading out, you can watch the game on Nevada Sportsnet. Our coverage starts at 6:30. Coming up right after the break, we're still talking hoops. We pivot to the ladies, so look at how the Nevada women's basketball team fared this week. Welcome back to Wolfpack All Access. The Nevada women's basketball team was on the road for a Wednesday matinee at San Diego State, looking to snap a 2-game losing streak. The Wolfpack trailed by double digits at the end of the first quarter and trailed 46-24 at halftime. The deficit was too big for Nevada to overcome as the Wolfpack fell to the Aztecs 72-43 in its most lopsided loss of the season. Nevada then hosted Wyoming over the weekend for its second to final home game of the season. Here's Mike Stephenson with a look at some of those highlights.
Senior night and pink night for Nevada, with the Pack fighting back against breast cancer and the Wyoming Cowgirls. And it was one-sided for a while in this one as Imby Jones gets them going. She had 10 points and 5 rebounds. Then it's Olivia Pulavati stepping outside and splashing her own corner three. Nevada out to a quick lead. And adding to it with their seniors who were celebrated Saturday, it's Lexi Givens making a heck of a move inside. Then the Silver and Blues all-time leader in games played makes another slick move in the mid-range, stepping back for the jumper. She had 12 points and 11 rebounds. Nevada's up 10 at halftime. Now early third, it's Audrey Roden putting her head down and slicing to the rim for the score. She had 6 points and 9 rebounds. Pack leads by a dozen. And further separating early in the fourth, when fellow senior Tori Davis soars in the long ball, Wolfpack up 14 with 9 minutes to play. Would you believe from that moment on the Pack did not score again and Wyoming rallied to win the game? Well, it happened. The Cowgirls, playing without Mountain West leading scorer Allison Fertig, proceed to hit a 17-0 run, turning a 14-point deficit into a 3-point lead. Last chance for Nevada, Davis's three is no good. And the Wolfpack is stunned by Wyoming, 45-42.
Here's Chris Murray with a look at this week in Wolfpack history, presented by Bradley Trendle and Janae.
One of the most memorable shots in Nevada men's basketball history was set up by a most improbable event. With the Wolfpack leading Colorado State by 6 points late in their game, Jared Lucas, a 90% free throw shooter, missed 3 of 4 free throws that would have iced the game. Rams point guard Isaiah Stevens hit a tough jumper to tie things at 74 with 2.5 seconds left. That's when Lucas hit the shot heard around Fort Collins. Lucas caught an inbound pass, took 2 dribbles, took 2 steps, and launched a 50-footer from beyond half court that banked in for a 77-74 win on February 27, 2024, triggering a raucous Wolfpack celebration.
Lucas fires for the win! Oh! Jared Lucas lost his mind from half court, and it's a party for the Wolfpack! A stone cold stunner!
Hi, my name is Ainsley Berlingeri. I'm with Nevada Softball, and I'll be answering 5 questions. I think I'm definitely more of a night person, but by force I'm a morning person. I would definitely choose to stay up later than get up early. I think just all the people I've met and the just teammates from different places and all the connections I've made. I think just her energy and her plan and her vision and the way she just lays it all out in one go. And she's like, this is what we're doing, this is how we're gonna get there, and let's get to work. Just everything. It's like hard to get lost in a crowd. I can go find people. It's just, I stand out more and it's made me more confident and more secure with who I am as a person. I've been 25 since I was little, and I think just some numbers fit people, and I think 25 just fits me very well, and I don't plan on changing it.
Welcome back to Wolfpack All Access, presented by Champion Chevrolet. One of the best medley relay teams is looking to break even more records in the water. Zach Larson introduces us to Nevada's swim medley relay team as they continue to make silver and blue history.
It's the fastest medley team in Nevada history.
It was very surprising. I wasn't expecting to get the full medley at conference last year.
It was such a team effort, and it just felt like everything was 4 times more because there was 4 of us that broke it.
Over the past year, Scarlett Ferris, Sarah Mihalic, Yasmin Perry, and Evie Flo breaking a pair of Wolfpack records, setting the pace in the 200-meter and 400-meter medley relays. The Speedy Quartet crediting the accomplishments to their connection in and out of the water.
I have the timing down, so I don't even have to practice it anymore. I just know when she's gonna come into the wall. I timed it perfectly.
I think when we get behind the blocks, yeah, we want to swim fast, but it's also we're always laughing, and it's pretty relaxed, which I also think helps us as well.
Made up of 3 sophomores and a senior, the squad is younger than most, a unique combination keeping them together for 2 seasons, which is rare, according to head coach Brendan Bray.
You don't typically have the same personnel each year, and so when you have the same people on the same legs, you build some trust, and knowing what it is, you can be a little cleaner on your exchanges. Those 4 people fended off, every challenge, and they maintain their spot. And a lot of times we don't know who's going to be on that relay, but in this case, it's been the same all year, and they've earned it. So we've already kind of decided that.
And the bond is deeper for 3 of the 4, with Ferris, Flo, and Perry all hailing from different areas within the United Kingdom.
Yaz is an hour away from me back home, but we didn't really, we were friendly, but we have become a lot closer since being here. So it's really nice because I'll make a reference to a brand or something, or a word, and they'll get it.
I speak to the others and they don't always get it, and then I say it to Yasmin, and we're on the same level sometimes. Scarlett and Yasmin are both from Scotland, and then I'm from England. It's a little bit of a rivalry.
In 2024, the group secured a silver and a bronze medal as they eyed gold at the Mountain West Championships. Now, in their final year together, there is one goal in mind: make the NCAA's biggest stage.
I think it'd be really cool to qualify a relay for NCAAs, and it's going to be tough. We will have to swim very fast, but I think it would be very cool, and I don't think it's impossible.
I think we already have the records, and that's really nice, but we'd have to step up to get to NCAAs, but I think we can all do it.
We as a group have a lot of confidence in ourselves, and as the team, we know what we can do, we know what we're capable of, and we know that we can execute it when we need to.
Getting to NCAAs would be crazy. I think that's one of our best shots in the relays. We're all together, we all know each other, we can all push it and do it together, and I think that would be the most fun, to get a relay to NCAAs.
For Wolfpack All Access, I'm Zach Larson.
Nevada finished 4th in the 200 medley relay at the Mountain West Championships this past weekend, breaking the program record once again with a time of 1 minute, 37 seconds, and 63 hundredths. In the 400 medley, the Wolfpack smashed its previous best time with just under 3 minutes and 35 seconds for a bronze medal finish. That wasn't the only hardware the ladies brought home. The pack collected 16 medals, with 3 gold, 7 silver, and 6 bronze. 11 different swimmers and divers earned medals, as Scarlett Ferris led the way with 5, including gold in the 100 backstroke. Huska Batbayar brought home gold in the 200 freestyle and earned 3 more medals. Diver Bailey Hadra brought home gold in the 1-meter springboard and a pair of silver medals. As a team, the pack finished in 4th place behind Fresno State, UNLV, and San Diego State. After nearly 3 decades at the University of Nevada, head diving coach Jin Lee Yu is retiring at the end of the season. During Yu's 29-year tenure at Nevada, the list of accolades her divers accomplished is quite extensive. It includes 10 All-American honors, 33 individual conference titles, 10 Conference Diver of the Year awards, and guiding Sheree Zhang to 2 national titles in 2016. Yu was also named the NCAA Diving Coach of the Year in 2016 and was also the first female Olympic diving coach for Team USA at the 2021 Tokyo Games when she coached Nevada alum Krista Palmer to a bronze medal. A big congrats to legendary pack coach Jin Lee Yu as she embarks on this next chapter away from the pool. We'll wrap up this week's show right after this. Welcome back to Wolfpack All Access, presented by Champion Chevrolet. There's just a pair of men's basketball games left at Lawler Events Center this season. First on Tuesday night against Wyoming, Then on Tuesday, March 4th, against New Mexico. Plus, the Mountain West basketball tournament is less than a month away in Las Vegas. It's happening March 9th through the 15th at the Thomas & Mack Center, with the ladies kicking things off on March 9th and the men on March 12th. All session passes are on sale, so secure your tickets today by heading to NevadaWolfpack.com/MW Tournament. That'll do it for us this week on Wolfpack All Access from inside our Champion Chevrolet Nevada Sportsnet studios. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. Good night.
This has been an exclusive presentation from Learfield.